would like to thank the Roseland Municipal Advisory Council for inviting us. I'm running for a position on the school board because I feel that kids really need someone to represent their interests. I've lived in Roseland since August of 1963. My brother graduated with the first class from Roseland High School. I didn't because there was no high school. My sister was on the first cheerleading squad. Both our sons attended school from kindergarten through high school graduation here. Our grandchildren are now attending elementary school in the district. I believe in our schools. My husband Les and I both retired from the school district. My positions included CETA reading guide, classroom aide, ROP career advisor, and alternative education secretary. These positions allow me to work directly with students.
Folks, I have 6 kids in the district. They range in age from 6 to 16. My oldest is 31. He calls me today and says hi, and not how much will it cost me this time. I'm grateful to that. The reason I'm running, I've also immersed myself with a lot of your children. I can look around, and a lot of your children I know. I'm the regional commissioner for AYSO, American Youth Soccer Organization here in Roseland. We have 330 players on 39 teams. Thank you for United Park. Thank you, RCSD, and the school district. I'm also the treasurer for the band boosters at Tropico Junior High. I'm also the vice president for the band boosters at the high school.
I've been here since 1990. I moved down with my family, my wife Terry, my son, my 2 sons. I've got 2 others that are, one's in Vegas, the other is in San Antonio, Texas. I came down here to take over and manage a large multimedia center out at Edwards, so if there's anything about audiovisual, I know it. Leadership, I've been involved in leadership roles with youth. I've been involved with Little League, Parkway Little League in Sacramento, Little League down here in Roseland as well. I'm also involved in leadership of a crew. I do high school football. As Vinny talks about, he's working with a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids here, and I get them will come up to me quite a little bit and say, hey, thank you for being fair, thank you for doing the job, because I can tell you as a high school official, it's hard.
My name is Olaf Landsgaard. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an attorney in town. I've been here about 23 years practicing law. Before that, my family moved here to Roseland about 1968, and as many of you know, my sister Kathy's here, and her husband Mario is a member of the school board. I served on the school board for 5.5 years. Came in during a tough time when they were having trouble finding school board members, and got to serve with Mr. Payne. I'm graduated from Roseland High School like Keith Dias in 1978, a little bit later than him, as again the class valedictorian, and went on to Antelope Valley College, Lewis Clark State College, where I received a degree in speech and drama, and then to the University of Idaho, where I received my law degree. Came back to Roseland, and lo and behold, who is it? Mr. McKay saying, you know, we need a bright young attorney. What he really meant was an inexpensive attorney for the Roseland Community Services District. And so, lo and behold, I decided, well, I'll pick up my law degree, sheepskin, put it on the wall there, and start practicing law here in Roseland. That's where I've been ever since, with that little boost there from Mr. McKay.
I've been here almost all my life, graduated from here. All my kids graduated from here, except for one. She's still in high school. I first joined the board in 2001 because I was frustrated with the way the decisions were being made. A lot of wasteful money spent. Our board, our school at that time was $11 million in debt. Right now our school is only $3 million in debt. We have a brand new school. We have a brand new gym at Tropico Middle School. And that's with the help of the community right here. You guys built it. As far as all the decisions made on the board, yeah, there has been some bad ones, but there's been a lot of good ones. I'm running again because I'm still want to make sure that all our kids get the best education that we can give them.
I've attended Southern Kern schools from kindergarten through high school, and I've attained a good education that has served me throughout my career as a journeyman plumber. My father, Russell Sr., came here in 1949, a recent graduate from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, to try his hand at farming on the west side of Rosemont. Along with my mother Blanche and partners Lester and Elaine Rainwater, worked hard raising alfalfa and other sundry crops of the day. My parents, both deceased, were active members of this community. My father served as a member of the board for many years, and also my aunt, Elaine Rainwater, was a board member in the 1950s. My children, daughter Nicole, an electrical inspector at Silmar, my son Brian McGee, a Navy veteran, and my youngest son Connell, actively serving in the Air Force at Almendorf, Alaska, have all graduated from Rosemont High School. I myself graduated in 1970, where my father handed us our diploma, being on the board that year. When suggested that I run for the school board, my first reaction was, I don't think so. I didn't think myself as being overtly political. I vote actively in the political process and keep aware of issues that affect our lives and well-being of our families. But after reflecting on the idea, I thought I might give a small amount of my time to offer my insight and level-headed thinking to help further the quality of the educational process in our community. I don't know the quality of the education that they get.
Sports teams do real well too. So.
Rosemont schools have the best parents of any place that I know, and they need to be tapped for more resources.
Best part about Rosemont is the teachers. Got a chance when I was on the board before and went to a lot of classrooms, saw a lot of positives, and that's where the quality of education is coming back from. If you also look at some of our teachers that are coming, it's some of our students that are now coming back in. And if you go and look at some of the classrooms, go look, you'll see the quality, the education that they're getting. It's because we have quality teachers.
I have to echo with these gentlemen, not to take the easy way out, but to roll everything into one. It's hard to say if there's one, but if you roll everything into one, it's like this great big giant carpet that we're all on, and we all roll this into one with our teachers, our administrators, our students. I look out here and I see, and we've had these gentlemen and ladies, and all of you sitting out here have had an education here in Rosemont. It has not failed us. Again, I got to refer to that, be true to your school. And I'm grateful that my children are here. I'm grateful to have them raised in this environment and in this school district.
I think the best thing is our students, as well as our staff, and like Oli said, our parents. We have parents that step up and do what needs to be done when it needs to be done.
I'm my own person. I will not be the person that somebody's going to come in and be able to influence. I'm going to look at everything the way it needs to be looked at, make the critical decisions, and so forth. Communication, as I said before, my main purpose is to open communications with everybody.
There's no easy answers or solutions. We all need to work together. I think we've all reiterated that. School board members need to make sure that the budget is balanced, that students and staff have what they need to achieve success. Administrators need to put in the hours that are necessary to support the students and staff. Teachers need to have lesson plans that are educational and interesting. I've been in some classrooms and it's not been interesting, but it's been educational.
A good education is not much to ask. I have my own website. It's jvincentotis.com. I sweat on that. I Facebook, and I welcome everybody. Saturday you can find me up at the park along with Mrs. Melcher back there, and I avail myself. With 6 kids, you have to avail yourself, and I avail myself to this community since I've gotten here, and I'm just blessed to be here.
I'd appreciate the opportunity to serve our educational system in Rosemont.
Go to vote. You've got 6 great candidates to choose from. You can say, well, how do I figure out which 3 to vote for? Well, look who provides the service. Who's been doing the service in our community? I belong to an organization called Rotary. The motto there is service above self.
I did the best I could with what I had. So that's all I can say. Thank you.